Like, you absolute fucking buffoon. You absolute dummy. Down we go.
That stench in this tunnel.
I hate it. We're not done fighting, Geralt, so don't put your sword away! Whoa, what the fuck?
Should be able to break through. Damn it, it's getting away.
Sitting together, killing your mother now. Ow, my fucking ankles.
Something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Cracked Kikimore eggs. Something's been feeding on them.
I'm sure we will soon find out, Garrett.
Kikimore eggs. Should destroy them before the young hatch. Start prowling the vineyard. Damn it. Young could hatch any minute.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Witcher 3.
Last one. Water coursing. Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores. Is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
Sacre bleu!
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug them. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs? Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Where did you last see Jean-Luc, madame? Exactly.
In the fields, north of here, by the wood.
New seedlings there? I was under the distinct impression we had planted them all on the south slope.
Almost all, my dear. I requested that some be planted to the north, by the grove. Just the remainders.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built. Hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. You mean scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing?
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you freaking round here for? Get to work.
Motherfucker, I should punch you in the face for trying to make me...
Perhaps
for treating...
tunnels into an extended cellar.
I
Still here? Greetings. Which
I want to punch him in the fucking head so fucking bad, treating me like I'm one of his fucking servants. I hope he gets eaten by the thing that's digging the tunnels. Then his fucking wife can marry someone who actually doesn't treat people like fucking shit. And a person who actually cares about their workers, because he definitely fucking doesn't.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while. Good vintage. Must have been a special occasion. Someone had bread, toussaint or something. Man's footprints lead here. Tracks split. Woman turned back here. Man kept going. Trail ends here. Looks like she went back to the manor.
I think I know what's going on. She was having an affair.
Blood. Human. A foot. Been gnawed on. Not good.
Huh, there's something afoot here.
Something walked through here. Big bastard with a heavy tail.
There's something afoot here. But I don't know what.
Tracks. Felled trees, as if something rolled over them. So is Shalmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that. Trail leads to that cave. Claw marks. Straight, dull, perfect for digging.
Of course. Of course it leads back here.
Whoa, Shaelmar's close. Shaelmar's lair, gotta be. Packs its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here. Silver pendant. A lock of hair inside. Same color as Madame de Bourbeau's. Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shaelmar did this. No two ways about it. Highly decayed. Hardly eaten. Been lying here a while.
Knew it! Told you! I have a knack for this shit, man.
Gotta spill it within the lair. Somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave. Ugh, that stench. Shaelmar will be here any minute. Come on, show me your claws. Gotta chop off its head and go get my reward.
Told you they were having she was having an affair. Lovely to see that the clouds are still freaking out.
Monsieur de Bourbeau, can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. On with it.
This Jean-Luc, he did have a silver pendant. Kept a lock of Madame de Bourbeau's hair in it, matter of fact.
What? But how could she? To be unfaithful to me? A lord and heir with a plow-spawned peasant? Oh, she shall pay for this.
Don't doubt that. But mind paying me first? For services beyond the scope of the contract?
There. It'll come out of her dowry.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Shelmar? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Huh? Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward.
Yippee.
Now, forgive me. I must speak to my wife.
Some large armored mole tunnels beneath the foundations.
Not now, Master. Give me peace.
He's gonna kill her, isn't he?
What's going on there?
You've precisely 1 hour to pack your things.
What? I don't understand.
I will not be late for a fool. You know exactly why. Now go! Get to it!
Huh. No, you just asked her to leave.
On an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
You don't really fucking care. He doesn't care at all. He just knows that now that there's one less mouth to feed to him. That's all it is. You did what? I guess. I don't give a shit if they broke up. She obviously didn't love him, so not skin off my back. She gets to be with whoever she wants to be with, instead of being with a accomplice ponce that's a fucking little bitch. What a faggot that cunt was, honestly, giving me orders when I could have easily slit his fucking throat. And I would have, if that was the option after getting my pay. Hell, I could have slit his throat and taken all of his fucking money.
A fruitful hunt, Richard.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. Yep. Ah, fuck's sake.
Hey, don't speak to your mum like that.
That's a cool looking buddy. That's why you use the flat fin. That's his tongue. Well, you wait a second. That's a cool buddy. Hey, that makes it how? You just don't have to watch.
Oh, he does have to watch.
It's supposed to be one whole thing. Not split into two. Hell? I'll give you a heart attack. Because your cholesterol's through the bloody roof.
He's going back to watching.
What have you...
The fuck no. I gotta kill her. These steel swords are fucking trash.
So long.
I've come to fucking steal! Oh, who lives in a pineapple under your command? Who lives in a Pants, better pants, better fucking pants and baby!
So... Let's...
I gotta come, boom, boom, boom.
So
long, mate. Thanks for the armor. Bye bye. Wait a minute. I forgot about boots. I need to get new boots. Oh wait, I already got new boots. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Bye bye. I can fry an egg on my motherboard on my computer. It's a little smoky. Oh my god, fuck off. Big fucking whoop, I don't care.
Crash Bandicoot 2 Entrance, the sequel nobody asked for, but by God they were getting it anyway. And if there were ever a perfect living, breathing example of the adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, this game is that. What? I didn't say living and breathing, what are you talking about? The story here is that Entropy is very cross with Crash Bandicoot, and he's so cross that he lays an egg. And the game itself is more or less exactly the same as Xylophone Saxophone, except with new locations that are much brighter and prettier than the first game, and feature new themes and colours for copied environments. There's new one-off level gimmicks that work really well, like the surprisingly tense shark wakeboard chases, and the surprisingly good 3D ball rolling segments that control really well, despite being on a D-pad. And in general, the bosses are much better in quality too. Not to mention they're pretty unique, since instead of rehashing Crash villain boss fights, they're mostly possessed versions of your friends. And there's even a boss against fake Crash that's more of a puzzle as you trick him into oddly timed traps without you getting hit yourself. By the way, on Crunch's fight, all you need to do is stay down and spam the fire button. You'll never get hit and never need to move. What a bread pin. But why are you fighting your friends and simpleton clones of yourself? Well, that's because of my aforementioned son, the brand new Crash villain Entrance, an angry egg that was created by Entropy and is a gifted hypnotist. I particularly remember being stuck for ages on his final boss fight when I was 8 years old when this game first came out. It's a good fight, and it's even 2 phases, jumping from a Donkey Kong Country-esque fight at the very start to a bullet hell pinball fight in the air. Going back though, it's not particularly hard or anything, it's just him. He upsets me. I think I was more intimidated by his design when I was a kid, and it caused me to make a ton of mistakes. I mean, look at his size here. Now, I love a good stomp, but I don't want to be stomped on by that. And this face. This shitting face. Let's play a game. What kind of eye infection does he have? Conjunctivitis? Cellulitis? Uveitis? Seeing the doctor? There was something wrong with my last checkup. You know what? I also don't like half of the power-ups here either. The Crash Dash is back for all the Relic Time trials, and yes, Crash still looks like a mangled child having a fit whenever he uses it. And the Death Tornado Spin is back, plus you even have the double jump from the very start of the game. But the other 2 power-ups... First off is a Super Slide, which looks cool, but mostly just fires you right into your death like... And after that is the Rocket Jump, which looks cool, but mostly just fires you right into your death like... What I'm getting at is that they are entirely situational and are only useful whenever the game requires you to use them. As extra utilities to Crash's movement, they're terrible. And since they all involve you holding the L button, which is the same button for the Crash Dash, they balk the time trials because you will accidentally activate them in the middle of using the Crash Dash all the time. Plus, whenever you use the Rocket Jump, Crash's model looks like a weasel that just got run over. And he was probably run over by himself when he was in a go-kart on Crash Nitro Kart for the Game Boy. Now don't get me wrong, I'm fully aware how ridiculous the very idea of a GTA 4 on a PS2 game is. I mean, how do you put this in this? Well, you put it in it. To be fair though, seeing as the most popular games in the GBA's library consisted of 16-bit style games, it's really easy to forget that it could do 3D and do it relatively decently with minimal casualties. Crash Nitro Kart though? Nah mate, listen here sunshine, this one's one of the good ones here. I mean, it's impressive from the outset with how detailed the character models are. Sure, they're bit crushed and pre-rendered from the PS2 models, but I'll be damned, they look pretty spot on. And even though the tracks suffer from the original Super Mario Kart problem of all of them feeling exactly the same because they're all flat, they still look great and run extremely smoothly. Except when there's more than 4 cards on the screen, and then it starts running like grandfather plopping. But shit, man, aside from that, this is a great version of Nitro Kart. In fact, for how quickly it loads, the fact it's portable, and the fact it feels faster than the original because it's on a tiny screen, I'd argue this is the best version of Nitro Kart. It's just as fun as a divorce from a wife that you hate. It's got the power-ups, the bosses, a more catchy and memorable soundtrack, and they managed to keep in the risk-reward system that made Nitro Kart stand out to begin with, where you jump into a drift and then wait until the very last second of this gauge running out to activate the most powerful 3-combo boost you can. I also love the little things, like how they tried simulating the wheels spinning around by having the top half of the wheel flash faster and faster. It's cool. They even managed to include voice clips from the PS2 game. Despite all of these games not...
Around here it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me, I prefer brandy.
Good fish. Fish bread.
Around here it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me, I prefer brandy. Around here it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me, I prefer brandy.
Huh?
Has the dog seen the side yet?
No. Is he seriously asleep? Hey!
It's late, I know. Sorry to bother you. But I need to talk to the Duchess.
It's no trouble. I had not yet laid my head to rest. As to her illustrious highness, I fear you will have to wait until the sun has risen again. Make yourself at home. Milton mentioned you'd been to Corvo Bianco to see the beast's victim. Learn anything new from Nabotti?
Well, since we have to wait anyway, steel yourself for a long story.
And how is it we passed from your account of the investigation to reminiscing about the succubus?
Because those were good times. And we were younger. Always nice to talk about that. Look, sun's up.
And let's tarry no more. Her enlightened highness is sure to have arrived at the Tourney grounds by now. Let us go.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
So someone's gonna fight a Shalmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man we met.
Yeah. Mentioned he promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
That Shamrola is gonna kill him.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
You're such a fucking idiot. You're gonna be dead soon, mate.
The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
It's gonna be very angry.
Got a bad feeling about this.
It's not dead, you moron!
Damn it. We have to help him.
I have to help this fucking guy again.
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked to her. Down came the Witcher in one mighty pound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the odds. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against the odds. Out, brief flame. Thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. The Witcher waited till the time was through, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster like true. Bring up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good. It was all the monsters the victor, then naught shall have come of valor and vigor. The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Big fucking whoop.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop, for we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival, had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
He broke your heart too, didn't he?
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Yippee.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsmen handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa. A kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must...
Yes, I do! Because you're a fucking amateur!
I examined the...
Don't talk to Geralt like he's a fucking simpleton, you bastard. He knows more shit about monsters than you could ever possibly hope to know. And he knows more about investigating or fucking analyzing bodies than you could ever know. So shut your fucking gob. I don't care how many so-called medals you have. Your experience does not weigh up against Geralt's experience in your entire lifetime, mate. Geralt has lived for 300 years. You have lived for 50. So shut it. You fucking scar cunt, stupid mustache wearing bitch.
The matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand That which you find at home, yet did not expect.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city, there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
They never fucking do, you moron. But obviously you can't see that, because you're a fucking amateur! And you didn't bother to follow up on the claims. Did you now? Fucking moron.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges. Enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Five virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Yeah, but the Lady of the Lake obviously wants you to treat everybody equally, and you don't fucking do that. So obviously somebody has turned themselves into some sort of beast to fucking treat you cunts the way you fuckers have treated them. Like second-rate citizens. Like their opinions and their squabbles don't matter to you. Because in your eyes, they don't. They really don't matter to you.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down the throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
That's what you think, because if there's...
My night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Hey, Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way. Sharp right! Take care!
George!
Clear the path! Clear the way, I said!
Is this part of the game?
They see you.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs round, over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
If one were to call a state courageous or cowardly, what other part of the state would one have in mind?
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try this.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Damn it. Stop!
Come on, stay calm. Shh, calm down. Easy now.
That's hardly fair.
I don't have...
Flagrant cheating is what it is. Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square. We were unlucky, that's all. We must try to grab the next clue.
Gardens are huge. You'd be better off on horseback.
Unworthy. Entirely
Nietzsche. Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Did someone just dive in the water? It happened.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bombard stretch!
This ruins the game!
Disgraceful.
Oh, shut up. My best guess, he's in a building.
The light is positively useless. She can't possibly see.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
One more! And another two!
take good care of yourself.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Really? It took you that fucking long to get an egg?
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Let's see. Grown. With ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one blocks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Wouldn't be a cave, because cave doesn't have, you know, A key, obviously.
Wait here.
Lass, do you want to get stabbed? I don't think so.
Oh, what the butch?
Yep. It was a man that turned himself into heart that's half beast. Oop. Hello? Anybody home? I've got a sword with your name on it. I know you're in here. Also, a neck doesn't bend that way.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
Ah, a vampire.
I won't let you kill again.
Why is it on that?
To stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I did say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlaf. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlaf is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlaf is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women
Oh wait, Geralt is way older than 300 years old. 300 years, he's like what?
Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed
So
by
he's
some
what?
prophet.
It fell to Detlaf, who then found
600 years old? 600 years old? 800 years old?
At his feet, and thus a legend was born.
Or what? How the fuck? How old is Geralt? Hold on.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you understand Detlaf is no cold-blooded killer. I believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlaf found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Detlaf's
Oh, he's only 99 years old.
His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
So they can live up to 500 years. Okay, so he's only 90 something in this game. Okay, so he's 94. Huh.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Anything specific? Some set of things that...
How should I say this?
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
What's the point of putting a chest up there if it's not openable? Let me guess, it's gonna be a running theme that I'm gonna have to save this guy. Because I've saved him twice, so there's obviously gonna be at some point a third time where I'm gonna have to save his sorry ass.
Need to come back during the day.
Great. Just great. I'd absolutely like saving people who are basically useless. Gives me such a thrill. No, it doesn't. It just annoys me and irritates me. And it most likely irritates Garrett. And yes, I know I'm saying his name wrong. Whoop-de-doo. So fucking what? I'm Aussie cunt. I don't give a shit how you Americans pronounce it. Or how you British fuckers pronounce it. Or how you Swedish people pronounce it. Or fuck, what is this game? What is CD Red? Fucking cunt phone. Polish. My bad. I don't care how you Polish people pronounce his name. Whoop-de-fucking-do. If you really have that much of a problem with me saying Garrett instead of saying Geralt, I don't fucking care. I'm Aussie cunt. Fuck off.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged. Ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek.
I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often...
God, she was embarrassed, you moron! You thick-headed moron!
I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk. That she's wanted to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learned, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
Oh, I know.
That'll be a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Look, we both know that there is more to those blue outlines in all of your videos. Why don't you tell everybody at home where that blue outline comes from?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. Shall we zoom out and take
Agreed.
a look at your plot?
That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Okay, fine. I'll give you the next game.
Too late!
No! Don't do it! Oh, God, now everybody knows!
You make your videos on Crash's pants, don't you?
Yes, I do.
On his chunk.
Yes, fine. Now just take this and leave me alone.
Thanks, Scott. And it's Crash Purple on the Game Boy Advance. They could have had a perfect little Game Boy Advance trilogy of Crash games, but oh no, they had to make another one and name it after the color of a
I'll look
coin.
into
Let
it.
me take you back to
Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
A Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon crossover game. Ever since the late 90s, the two PlayStation
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Apply all the skills you mentioned on a daily basis, and against monsters, not targets and dummies. Don't need any training. Going straight to the tourney grounds to sign up.
Let's go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory.
Plus, whenever I pull the bow out, time slows down. So I'll be perfectly fine.
Am I invisible? Do you know the colors I will see on
Do you know the colors of the rainbow? Suck my cock. Volblun Loka.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shields bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you
I can sell it later.
Prices and vows? If not,
I'm not gonna sell it, I'm
allow me
kidding.
to tell you about them.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Couldn't you write them in English?
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy.
Yippee.
Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear?
Characters like in Nitro Kart GBA. So it only made sense that at some point they should both get an official adventure. So with that, Congress stepped up to the podium and said, "Fine! Here's Crash Purple and Spyro Orange." And the disappointment felt was so monumental that when the children all grew up,
I
16
vow on
years
the love
later,
of my lady,
they came
Yennefer of
back
Vengerberg,
with a
to
vengeance.
respect the chivalric
This-
virtues.
This was Crash Purple's fault. But you know what? I can't even pretend for a single second that I didn't.
May the
absolutely
gods
love
succor
this game
you
when I
in your
was 10,
endeavors
because
to
I totally
overcome.
did.
Sign here, please, then fill out these
It's
sheets.
actually known as Crash Fusion.
That is
Here, and
all I
spent
need
hours
from
and
you.
hours on it.
Now,
So, in
as
fact,
arranged by
I ended up getting
Guillaume,
every single
you shall be
collection card
fitted
in
with
the game,
appropriate
which is
armor
only
for the
possible
tourney.
from not only finishing the entire game 100%, but also
Ah,
shiny.
Fuck's
You have
sake.
also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena.
you may be missing.
Good luck.
While also having a high chance of landing on cards that are duplicates, and you also need to play a shitload of multiplayer with another person with a Game Boy Advance and a copy of Spyro Orange. But hey, I got all the collectible cards in Crash Purple, so I don't care. I'm better than you. Oh no. So yeah, the final GBA Crash game was part of a double pack that you also needed Spyro Orange for to complete. And I did a video on Spyro Orange itself a while ago. Long story short, it's a watered down and cookie cutter minigame collection. It's one of the worst games I've ever played, and every time I see it in public, I try to avoid it. The story here is that Cortex is good friends with Ripto from Spyro, and they want to work together. That's it. And then Crash and Spyro meet each other face to face for the first time ever in gaming history and decide to bomb each other with Molotov cocktails. These cutscenes as well are absolutely obvious. All they needed to do was get hardware just to act as monitoring panels like all the other Crash GTA games, and instead they gave everyone failure. What about the game itself? Well, I'm thrilled to say it's nowhere near as terrible as Spyro 4 is, even though it's identical in structure. Now, it's the only world where you do extremely basic platforming in order to find mini-game levels hiding around behind the bike sheds, and then you beat all of them to open a boss and beat the boss to get to the next world. But unlike Spyro,
well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn right errand?
That had nothing to do with Spyro's gameplay and were repeated with different.
All jesting aside, here on the job, you in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied to me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. You have...
Behold, hop against him new blood.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. I don't fucking care.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, girls half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead, leaves the others behind. Do I see this falsely? Am I out of my mind?
Ah, fuck me. Skip, skip.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose
It's
to
that
an opponent
necklace.
such as you is a victory of its own.
Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
It's the thing that's around her neck.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
Haven't got time to waste.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so.
Oh, fair Vivian.
His insults. Used to make compresses.
My lips are a thread of scarlet. The two breasts are like...
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We should speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here! Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
The flower of chivalry.
Right, toussaint!
Best fuel for the beast, a witcher. Behold, gallant knights!
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I don't fucking...
Das ignorant.
Yes, I do, if you please. Any chance you...
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your presence
and yours is...
The tourney's...
My heart's greetings, dear
The time has come.
Ladies and... Before... He's up! We the thunderous roar, whose pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Fuck's sake. Oh, come off it! Oh, you stupid fucking horse! Fuck! Come on and run, you son of a bitch! Fucking god. How did it not hit? That's such bullshit! Fuck me, I missed it! I didn't see it! Fuck me! I didn't fucking see! Go, whore! Fucking run! Oh my god, oh my fucking god! Cunt horse!
Such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight.
I congratulate.
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
Oh my fucking god, I'm so fucking shit.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
Sorry, don't drink while I work.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice!
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1! For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Garrett, what happened to not drinking while working?
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives. Yet, thus, the group melee, the best among you,
celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
That cradle scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian, some permanent maniac.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
What, can she turn herself into a bird? 'Cause I've seen that bird before. That's the exact same bird that was at the medic tent.
Over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
She...
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't beep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual that involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet, truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you, I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
Fuck's sake. I'm biz. Okay, I'll complete this in 5 minutes.
With sin?
No.
And it is a chitura. Let us begin! Count Resaracus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in bucket. I've had just about enough of this toil.
Not good.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious for showing such verve. Get it to for Gregoire to the It
Thanks.
the wit now end.
I wish...
Facing the grounds, the Titans lock stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames and messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled and silent Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray! I should take this opportunity to remind all that today's tourney is brought to you by the Vermin. Gather to Frifia! Champion! A sight to behold!
I beat this shit in only 3... Wait, that's 4. 3 minutes!
As patron honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's cap, he showed great...
Yeppe, what?
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Skip! 200? Are you shitting me? Give me at least 400, please.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tent's grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No, no scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent. Turn towards the duchy's northern marches. And run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher's see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt! When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
So she's half human, half bird.
This is the place.
Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this. Eggs fell on a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Geralt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Other than Guillaume, he's the one hired me to help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Let's go! Move it!
Fucking I'll do it myself. I'll run there myself, you fucking useless animal. Alright, hold on. No, you fuck. Back on. Back on. Back on. Back on. Feels so good to be back in my own armor. What the armor that I currently have on. Currently have equipped until I get the next set. That will be better.
my love, to win the tourney, with your name on my lips.
But what if another knight proves victorious? Many a valiant man has entered the Vis this year.
If it be so, then I pledge to remain silent.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Method she chose worked. Thing is, she might only live for a few years more. 7 or so, most likely. Though I could be wrong.
You had better be. You failed me, Witcher. I placed my trust in you and...
It was Vivian's decision. Wanted to do it her way. Can't blame me for that. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Ungrateful prick.
Hire Witcher. It's a good thing you've come. My deepest regards.
Witcher who saved us from war.
Alright, I'm done.
A Witcher.
Fucking prick. So ungrateful for my help. Anyway guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. As always, subscribe for more if you're new. Peace. Hope you all enjoyed.